Hello, San Angelo, and welcome to Live AV News Show. I'm James Bouligny.
And I'm Tessa Koskovich.
In news today, San Angelo Mayor Tom Thompson has responded to the data center meeting that was held last night.
A GoFundMe has been set up for a mechanic whose business was destroyed by a fire.
And plumber drama hits the San Angelo courts.
For our interview, Lucas Banda and James went out to Dove Creek to God's Ark Animal Rescue and spoke with Jason Farmer and Mary Coffey. Jason Farmer is the man who camped out and with the help from his friends was able to catch Choo-Chi, the dog that was loose at the EQ.
We'll get into that after our message from Jim Bass, but before that, last night a citizen group held a meeting about the incoming data center, and there's a lot of misinformation out there.
Don't believe everything you read on social media, guys. But Tom Thompson spoke with us just a short time ago on the phone, and we have a direct quote from the mayor himself.
He said the city wants to provide clear and factual information about the data center development. Any future project will be safe, well-planned, and in the best long-term interest of the community.
The city's approach to the data center development prioritizes public safety, responsible resource management, infrastructure readiness, and long-term economic benefit. Nothing moves forward without a verified data compliance and governance process. The focus remains on facts, not speculation.
San Angelo Live will have Mayor Thompson in studio sometime next week to get everything out in the open, and the City of San Angelo has their website that informs y'all about data centers. You can find it at sanangelo.gov/data center.
Now, here's our Jim Bass in our interview.
Right now at Jim Bass, scan our QR code and find great deals on cars and trucks. Right now, you can get a brand new 2024 Nissan Rogue for just $399 per month. That's right, just $399 per month.
You can only get deals like this at Jim Bass Nissan, Houston Hardin Road, or 24/7 at bassbutts.com, or use this barcode.
Todd, it's QR code.
That's what I said, QR code.
What's going on, everybody? James Bouligny here. Today I have Jason Farmer and Mary Coffey with me. You probably know Mr. Farmer here from the Choo-Chi story, the dog that was out on the EQ, camped out, did everything he could, ended up getting his hands on her, and she's been living with you since August. The EQ channel guy. Mr. Farmer, Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. Glad you're here.
All right, Mary,
Doing
we
great.
know you very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I've got a puppy. I'm wonderful.
And I'm throwing her a little frisbee for her. But first, let's just talk about Choo-Chi from the beginning. Talk me through what you did, what happened, and everything that you put into to getting her.
Well, as everybody knows, and if they don't, I'll fill them in now. Roughly for 2 weeks, she was out at the EQ channel, and I noticed on Facebook that she was a loss and nobody could catch her. On the way to town, I saw her, it was about 2 weeks in, I saw her up there at the gate. So that day I started on like what I have to do, build trust. So what I started doing for the first week, I'd go out there from 6 to 8 in the morning, stay till about midday, and she'd go lay down in the shade, and then I'd come back around 4 or 5 and stay till about midnight, make sure she was safe. About a week in, that changed to where I started camping out to win her trust, and to really try to speed up the process of rescuing her. So I started, it was Thursday through Tuesday. I would maybe leave just enough to come home, take a shower, go back whenever the ladies were there, and would stay up all night with her, sleep a few hours a night in the truck, just hang out all day with her. She'd come back and forth between the shade, and just built a trust. And after on the second week, when I was the 6th day of the second week, we caught her Tuesday night, and with a little help from Mary and Rebecca Burns, who snagged her foot, and our other lady that likes to remain anonymous, my little dream team actually is the one that captured her. I'm like, this is supposed to be me, but it was really beautiful because we finally got her, and it was just such a relief. But we didn't really rush anything. It was just we're trying to win her over, and I had traps out there, and I was taking advice from all types of people like Kathy and Luke and Katie from El Dorado, and she actually got into a trap that was brand new but broke right out of it. And she did that with a couple of them, and actually tried taking our horse trailer down there to make it as a trap, but she didn't buy into that. And it just took time and just one little mistake on her part to get a hand on her. And she was fast. I mean, I don't know how Rebecca did it, but I've tried many a time before and I couldn't even get her. She's extremely fast. And it was just a great day, because every day I was out there, especially the 6 days I was spending the night, they would come out for 3 or 4 hours and hang out with me, and we'd talk and what we got to do, and just it kind of involved in even talking about rescuing, and it just kind of built from there, and what was kind of lined out, and it was just beautiful when we caught her. Everybody was super ecstatic. It's just a little weird that we still don't get to meet at the EQ channel and hang out, but it's
We got a little reunion.
and it was really
one Friday.
and the first part of the story that y'all did, I didn't really get to thank some people that I really did. I think the police, San Angelo Police Department, but also the game wardens, the water department. They were all following the stories, and I thought I was in the way. And they're like, "No, you're good." So I just want to thank all of them and everybody that really was stopping by every day, reaching out, just giving advice and trying to help. It was just, it was really awesome. And to finally get the dog, it was super gratifying. As any other dog you'd get that you save, it's just a blessing.
And you've had her since August, though.
4 months.
How has she done acclimating to
She's doing good.
captivity?
She's still a little. If people follow Facebook, and I should have started a Choo-Chi channel, because now I feel like I'm posting to keep people. They want to see her, but she's here. Maybe she wants me. She's doing really good. She plays with all the other dogs. The puppy's a little strange for her, but she's a great dog. She still has that barrier that needs to be broken down. Most dogs are maybe within a month or two, then they become part of the family and they listen. She's going to be 6 to 8 months, maybe longer, and I'm just not rushing her. I'm not trying to put a leash on her, because she was kind of, with the leash, it may be a little traumatic for her. I'm not trying to wash her. I just letting her naturally, adhere to her environment. But she's amazing, just a great dog.
All right. Yeah, and you said before that you don't think she was maybe abused. Well, I mean, how do you think she ended up out there?
I was thinking jokingly. I was saying that maybe she wasn't listening to her owners, and they maybe got frustrated with it, because she will not, come to you, and it's everything's on her own. Yeah.
Very independent.
Very independent. So
Okay.
a lot of people. The one that remains anonymous, she saved over 80 dogs, and she's never seen anything quite like this. And nobody has. I mean, nobody's camped out for weeks to get a dog, or a week, or spent 2 weeks. But it's just, I wasn't going to let her win. I was like, I'm going to get this dog. and some days I was struggling, but it was, at the end of the day, at the end of the two, it was so worth it. And the good people that came around and that I met and I'm still friends with, that have joined the team of God's Ark Animal Rescue, because really it's Choo-Chi's rescue, not mine. Her face is the one out there, not mine. The story of hope and saving things is really about her. So I tell everybody, this is everybody's rescue. It's not mine. I work for Choo-Chi. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up God's Ark Animal Rescue. Go into that a little bit. How can people help out? How can people donate things? How do they go about it? And also, what really started it?
Well, what really started is just sitting out there with my dream team, and I believe I said something to Mary, like, I think it might be my plans to be aligned. God's trying to align this for me to maybe do some type of rescue, because I've always, no matter what age I've been, if I see something, I stop. No matter where I'm at, I'll help things in need. And it just evolved, and everything was almost, it's hard to describe it. It was just such a blessing. Yeah, just the friends, the direction it was going, and it just like I did the interview with y'all, the first one, the name came, I checked on the name, and I got it the night before we did our interview, and I was like, okay, and everything just started really rolling on what to do, and I just wanted to set out to kind of have my own vision of a vet rescue, which will be in the works of the vet part, but of just how to save a dog, go out and meet with people at their houses. Like I said before, there's people that reach out on Facebook about needing food for their dogs, and people tag me and get a hold of me like, Jason, they need. I was like, I got them. And so, last week it was 1,000 pounds I was delivering to 8 different families. No matter what it is, even Lucy Bryan reached out about her dog was really sick for 3 days, and I didn't see this post till the 3rd day, and somebody actually told me about it. And I read it, and she was just devastated. She's like, I'm watching my dog die. Can anybody please help? And I was like, I've got you. What do you need? And Prickly Pear was not available that day, so I was like, Arden Road takes a walk in. So we went down there, luckily, and she went into emergency surgery. And they came out like, well, it's going to be $1,500 to up to $2,000. And I was like, after I picked up my jaw and caught my breath, I was like, all right, let's go. Well, and it was a beautiful thing because there's nothing more fulfilling than helping somebody in need or an animal in need. And those are the things I'm trying to do. Is if you need help with bills, I will do that. If you need help with food, I'll do that. If you need something, I'll help you, even the people involved. But it's just something I'm trying to do different. I get out and I meet with people, go to their houses, see the animals. They're not coming to me. And it's just a really beautiful thing. And I just want that to evolve and something that can sustain itself, because I'm not one to ever ask for help. I'd rather try to figure it out myself. And that's where this vet rescue might come into play, where it'd be God's Ark Animal Rescue, vet and rescue. And it'd be for the community, really cut back emergency room visits if it's not 24/7, make everything affordable, because getting a dog, adoption fees, spay and neutering, people can look at $500, $600, $700, and that's a lot. And a lot of people can have dogs, but it's just those bills or emergency, they can be really, really expensive. So that's where I come in, and I want to. People are like, well, you might not be able to sustain that. And I was like, yeah, I will.
See,
I will.
one day at a time.
Yeah, one day at a time. I'll figure it out. And
you hand me
there's a
her
lot.
Lammy?
There's a lot of, like every day I get calls,
Thank
and I can't go save every dog, And I try my hardest. I have really good luck rehoming. I put on the Facebook, and a really good community around me. But it's like you really can't keep up with the ones that are like either they get out of yards, they're abandoned and lost, and it's tough because you just can't save every single thing. And I'll even get, like yesterday I got out and I was looking for lost dogs, which I'll do that. If you have a lost dog, I'm going to go look for it in the neighborhood. I was joking with Mary, I'm actually look at purchasing a drone. That way I can go look at night and sit in a car and kind of look. And,
I love it.
Just try to do something different. And, if you were in that situation, whether your dog was in need of being found or a vet bill, you wouldn't want to watch it die or suffer. And if somebody can step in and do that, it's just, there's nothing better than helping, whether food or a bill or it's just super gratifying. Nothing compares to it.
I know you said you don't like asking for help, but obviously all this does cost money. How do people help you? How do people donate to you? How do they come out here and talk to you, or?
Well, if they're not able, if they just can join my page and like and share, so we can make a community. I think I'm up to 500 now under the Ark. And if they want to donate, we have the godsarkanimalrescue.com, and there's a donation link for Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and for old school people, we have a P.O. box that like to send in checks, and we've had some checks come in from businesses in town, and I keep those anonymous. I don't expose anybody, but or I don't know if they want that out there. So, but it's just people are sending and doing, and like I tell everybody, I don't even use the money that's donated for gas. It's just strictly for the animals, and I never receive a penny. It will always be like that. And if I go forward with this vet rescue, it'll be the same thing. I won't have any money involved. I'll just pay the people that are there and do it for the community. I don't, the money doesn't make me happy. It's about saving and doing for other people.
All right.
It's super gratifying.
Well, I guess kind of leave us with one thing that you maybe we didn't touch on, or that you really want the community to know.
That I'm here for them, and people need something. I just want them to reach out instead of either them suffering or their animal suffering. It never hurts to ask. And you lean on other people's, love thy neighbor, and anybody that knows me knows my faith is the most important thing. And then everything falls in line after that. And it will. And God aligns things amazing if you allow him to. But I'm just here for anybody and everything. It's just what everybody should be, care for one another,
All right.
But yeah.
It all happened. I didn't know Jason, never met him. None of us knew each other. And then I just happened to look at his page. He was wanting someone could borrow one of those big kennels, and I happened to have one, and it was just serendipitous.
It was a blessing. It was unbelievable.
It
Yeah.
is, and I mean a lot
We
of
talked
things.
for like an hour too.
Yeah,
I think.
and it just unfolded, and now we're good friends, and
You're my sister.
that's right.
Yeah.
And it's all because of a little dog.
Yeah. With a
You know.
stubborn little personality. But it's a lot of beautiful things have come from that, and will continue to come from that. So.
And we would pray, and other people would come by and stuff before we'd leave for the evening or for the night. We would all pray together, and there is no limit to what the goodness and good things that can come from
Exactly.
that. And if you just get out of your own way,
Yep.
sometimes, but you just start where you are, and one day at a time, and it's been a true blessing in my life. I mean,
It's changed you.
it has. It has most definitely changed me, and you know, there are tremendous rescues here in town, and everybody that is involved in that, they all have great hearts and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's not a competition. It's just everyone trying to do more and do their part.
At the end of the day, it's for the animals. No
Yes,
matter what the
absolutely.
situation with people, it always gets back to the animals.
Well, and you'll receive donations of dog food and different things, and Jason doesn't. That's just one thing that really impressed me about you, and I hadn't even told you that, but when he gets those bigger, like dog food or, you know, chew toys, treats, stuff, he shares them with the other rescues and all. So this is
Yes, and speaking of that, I do want to give a big thanks to Tractor Supply. Both locations, they help out tremendously with a lot of dog food, treats, and toys.
it's unreal.
It's I mean, a lot. It's and like I tell everybody and anybody that's involved, I share this with everybody in town. People that are in need, struggling, if you're tight, a homeless person. It's just about sharing and doing. And Tractor Supply, it's a company that if you need to do shopping, or that's a great company to invest in and be a part of. They're unbelievable.
This is just very organic. It really is, and I thank God to be fortunate enough to be part of it in a small way. But
A big way.
oh,
A big way.
it's-
Dream team. Come on. She doesn't give herself enough credit. She actually did my 501c3 for me. So there's she's a really amazing human being.
well,
Her
it's
and
just-
Bill.
Yeah, Bill. He's
Bill
the best
too.
part.
Yes.
But no, it's a very, very much a blessing and a privilege.
You know,
All
I
of
just
it.
challenge people, like, if they see something struggling, whether it's a person or an animal, you help it.
Yeah.
You know, you just take care of one another. That's the bottom line.
All right.
Well, we appreciate you having us out today. We really do. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, look, they're all tuckered out.
Back to you.
Every one of them.
We're all laying down.
You got
Go follow Jason Farmer on Facebook, and you can help out there with any donations. It's pretty awesome what he's doing out there.
I wouldn't know. I didn't get the invite.
The puppy was really cute.
I work another job, guys. I'm a hard-working lady, a hard-working woman. Into the news, a structure fire at a storage facility last Friday on Knickerbocker Road destroyed a local mechanic's business Friday afternoon. Fire crews arrived around 2:30 p.m. to find 3 storage units fully engulfed and 2 others threatened, according to the Dove Creek Volunteer Fire Department, with multiple agencies assisting to extinguish the blaze. No injuries were reported.
Matt Stone, the owner of Mechanical Solutions, said the fire destroyed all of his tools and equipment, leaving him unable to operate his small engine and equipment repair business. Stone has started a GoFundMe fundraiser to help replace the losses, which had raised $225 of its $35,000 goal as of Tuesday, this morning. And the cause of the fire is still under investigation.
A legal dispute between 2 San Angelo plumbing companies operated by members of the same family is moving forward in Tom Green County District Court, with hearings scheduled for early 2026. You're going to have to help me with this one, James.
Doucette.
That's what I thought. Perfect. Doucette Plumbing Incorporated, also known as 3D's Plumbing, sued TrueTex Plumbing, LLC, and several family members alleging misuse of customer information, trade secret theft, and unfair competition.
The lawsuit claims the defendants used confidential customer data to solicit clients while working for or after leaving 3D's Plumbing, causing financial and reputational damage. The defendants filed counterclaims alleging unpaid compensation, which 3D Plumbing has denied, disputing any obligation for additional payments, and the case is still pending.
And tomorrow is our last live daily news show. Say goodbye to James, everybody. As of 2025, just kidding. It was a great year, so tomorrow we will go through our top stories of the year, including sports.
So get ready for a lot of Wall Hawks.
The Wall Hawks are awesome. I just am not a sports girly. Business, local stories, and your favorite crime.
And we'll get into weather right after this message from Jay Chandler.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never ever flinch.
Into weather, we have an awesome week ahead with highs in the 70s and lows in the upper 40s. Right now it's 58 degrees outside. The low tonight drops down to around 31. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high of 67. Then on New Year's Eve night, the low will be 42.
Then on New Year's Day, it'll be mostly sunny out with a high up around 79. And that night, it'll be mostly clear out with a low of 55. On Friday, it'll be beautiful with a high around 77 and a low at 45.
What are you doing for New Year's, Chris?
Oh, hanging out, probably with my other boss. And then I'm leaving town New Year's Day, so
There you go.
sorry. Later, losers.
We'll be right back after this message from Condos, Diamonds, and Coins.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Condos, Diamonds, and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Condos, Diamonds, and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Cano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Cano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
I didn't ask what you were doing for New Year's, James. I'm sorry. I never ask you questions.
Nothing. I'm not doing anything for New Year's. I'm going to be here listening to
shocked.
scanners.
I'm just kidding.
We have things happen on New Year's in San Angelo, so San Angelo Live's going to be there.
Yeah, some of us are.
Thank you for watching Live Daily News Show.
The only locally owned news show in the Contra Valley.
Follow us on Facebook, X, and other social media platforms.
And be sure to download the San Angelo Live mobile app.
For the live team here,